In yesterday's video, I showed you all Cohley. Cohley is a platform for creators that allows you to get brand deals, even as early as someone like me with 335 subscribers. By the way, thanks for anybody who's new here. Today, I thought we'd try something new. I'm going to do a tutorial where I actually show you what Cohley is and go through the process of how I find deals. So let's just get started. So this is Cohley. When you come to the page, I always struggle to find where you actually sign up. So typically, I send people directly to the link for Cohley.com/creators. So we can just go ahead and go here. And here there's a little video that'll actually go through the spiel of become a Cohley creator. So getting started with Cohley, from your first login to landing, write briefs. Here's how to make the most of Cohley as a creator. I did briefly read over this when I first signed up, but basically what you're going to do is apply to become a creator, complete your profile just like I talked about yesterday, and then you're going to create your best photos and videos and apply to a campaign. I've already created an account, and like I said in yesterday's video, you want to make sure that you fill out all of your profile details. I'll show you mine at the end of this. But after you complete sign up and you've set up your portfolio, and then you get placed on this page. These are the briefs. The briefs vary. So there's some stuff here that clearly I wouldn't go for, like everyday diaper rash cream, but there are other products that I would. So Chime shows up kind of often, and they're looking for people to make videos to talk about financial products. This particular one's paying $80 for 3 videos. I feel like that's a lot of work, but honestly, I might consider doing it just to get more deals. There's also one for male creator for fridge restocking, ASMR organizing content. This one stands out a lot more to me. Compensation $450. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that. That sounds good to me. In addition to that, there's some protein powder, and let's just scroll down to the one that I picked out that I thought would be cool. I actually want to improve my style, and there's one right here. The deadline to apply by is August 11th, and it's for a blazer. So they're paying $300. What are they expecting you to do? So you come here, and this is where the brief details are. It gives you a style guide. If I were to click this, it'll play a video showing what they expect. Let's just go ahead and click it. It just plays a video showing you the kind of content that they're looking for. Then you scroll down, it tells you the deadlines, when you'll be accepted by, the content sent by, expect payment by, and then the compensation. Here you go, it's $300. That's pretty good. The deliverables. This is what I was talking about yesterday, where you don't have to worry about legal work, so no contracts. Cohley is acting as the intermediary for this situation, so you don't have to deal with any of that. So the deliverables, it's one video, and it's testimonial video. It's vertical 9:16. They tell you the exact amount of time. They tell you no music. So you're getting all of the details here. They even give you the tone of the video concept, all these details that you won't have to worry about. You just need to actually be able to follow instructions. Got shot list here, messaging point, cover these key points naturally, and record all 3 hook variations. So yeah, and then if you come down here, you even get to pick out the suits that you want. For this particular deal, you would get to pick 3 of 5 eligible products. For me personally, I'd pick this, the performance blazer, the suit, and this. Let's just go ahead and click apply to brief and check it out. Here is the detail that matters most. If I were to scroll down, it would show all my personal info, so I won't bother with that, but it is showing enough just to get us by. The field that matters most is this. Highlight work in your portfolio that you believe resonates. This is what's going to determine if you get selected or not. So when you do this, like I was saying yesterday, don't just write something like, I like suits. Write something like a brand proposition so that they look at it like you're a creator who, if we work with you, we're going to get something of value. They're giving you free suits and paying you $300. So you need to make it worth their time as much as they're going to make it worth yours. If I were to fill it out truthfully, I would actually use Gemini or Claude. I feel like it could word it a lot better for me, but I would essentially say something along the lines of, I'm a creator who's trying to improve his style. I'm a photographer, videographer. I know how to make quality content. And if I work with you guys, just know I'm going to make videos and all of the product requirements, and I'll even post additional content beyond the brief requirements so that I can really provide value to the brand. and then I'd put something like thank you. But I'm just talking off the cuff. And if I were to do that, then I would actually use Claude to have it improve my grammar, clean it up. That way it looks professional. That's how I would personally go through applying for a brief. Let's go and close this out. Also, there's a button here for not interested if it wasn't something you were interested in. And we can go to this tab right here, surveys. I don't come to this tab often, and I think I should do it more. I need to actually start paying attention to the content that Cohley has been putting out lately, where they're teaching how to get brand deals. Because from what I read at one point, I've been told that if you do the surveys, it gives a better chance of you getting more deals. At the bare minimum, it gives you an idea of the kind of deals that you would actually like to get. So I myself need to actually start doing these more. So that's the brief overview, and that is an overview of an actual brief sign-up page and all the details. Let's go ahead and switch over to this tab, which will show you the briefs that I've applied for. So I applied for Aperture Lighting, which if you like my setup, Aperture, if Aperture happens to see this video, then I hope that you'll pick me for the next one. Clearly, it looks like I'm not going to get selected by this one. I applied a little while back, and the accepted by date was August 7th. So I'll probably get rejected. I don't take offense to that. I acknowledge the fact that I've been slacking on content lately. My response to that is to make more content and be more consistent like I'm doing now. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. I have 0 active briefs. That's because I haven't applied for anything recently. After I finish this video, I'm actually going to apply for a bunch of deals. And then if I get approved for any, I'll let you all know. All right, let's check out this tab here. This one is the completed tab. This is to show you that this does work. Lately, I've been getting a lot of deals where it's just free product. So I got some free creatine gummies, and these things were actually good. It's from a brand called Force Factor. I also got some Dole Whip recently where they just gave me Dole Whip for free, and I got to try it out. And these ones are pretty easy. I feel like they're a guarantee most of the time because you're just getting food, vitamins, or whatever. And all you really have to do is write a review or submit a photo. And they don't want anything fancy, nothing edited, just a photo that you shoot with your iPhone. But aside from that, one of the deals that I've been getting a lot of is Mando deodorant. I have so much deodorant from Mando, and Mando deodorant isn't cheap. Mando's been on here quite a bit, and every single time I see them pop up, I'm like gonna sign up because deodorant is expensive and Mando makes some great deodorant. Not sponsored or anything. Obviously, I'm getting it through Cohley. Let's scroll down more and show you the ones that I'm most hyped for. A while back, I got to do one for Run Pro. I was using those for a while. I am a runner. I do love running, and these worked out really great. It was another free exchange, but here we go. The Asus Tech Creator one that I did, and LG. These were 2 of my favorites, but I'm going to explain each one to you. The Asus one, I actually got a free monitor and a wireless router, and they paid me $500. It was really easy. All I had to do was post 2 videos. The cool thing about it is that the payout happened pretty quick. It just got dropped into my PayPal account. Now the LG one though is a little bit different. So LG actually comes on here quite often. They do some really cool deals that would surprise you. Like a 96-inch TV that retails for $25,000 and you can get it for an 80% discount in exchange for a text review and a couple of images. Not even to make content. Yeah, that TV was expensive and it would still be expensive if you were to get it. It brought it down to like $5,000, but still $25,000 versus $5,000, that's crazy. As for me though, I actually used it to get a projector. It's a projector that I have in my bedroom, and there's a video actually on my channel for it that is linked up here or here. This projector is great. It's a 4K Cinebeam projector, and I love it because I love movies. So I really appreciate Cohley for offering me the opportunity to get this. I've been on Cohley for a couple of years, and in the couple of years, I don't check Cohley as often as I should, but I do come on here sometimes and go on a sprint of, and over the coming weeks, as I get more consistent with making content, I'm going to apply more and see if this can become a lucrative platform for me to get a lot of brand deals. By the way, if you're liking this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing with this tutorial. We'll get better with time. Okay, last page we're going to check out is the portfolio. So I don't have the best review score, and I'm trying to figure out how to improve this. I got a 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, I think I was late on some briefs because truth is I procrastinate sometimes, but I have my portfolio and I've got some pretty good content. You might have actually seen some of these videos. These are some of the recent ones I've been posting. Some of these are actually product videos that I've done because I've got a lot of camera gear that I'm actually going to be talking about in future videos. I also have a page where I do cocktail photography and video, so there's a video for that too. But yeah, this is the portfolio. They only take 9 videos, and once you set this up, this acts as a sample for the kind of work you can do. So as I make new videos and I improve my content, I am going to switch these out. I've already swapped out 2 for some old videos that weren't as good as my content is today, but I definitely feel like I could do better and swap out even more of this content so that Cohley can really see what I'm capable of. All right, so that's Cohley. And let's see, what's this? Oh, you know what? I can actually show you one more page so you can actually see what I'm talking about. This is like a bonus. I didn't actually realize this was here. So this is actually the work that I've done with Cohley. Some of these, they don't even ask for a lot. They're just asking for voice of the shopper. So they just wanted some quick photos of some Dole Whip. And here's actually the wireless router that I got right here. And here's the video I made. I was nowhere near as skilled as I am today with making videos. I had no idea what I was doing. The focal length was bad, but hey, I got that. And here's the monitor that I got. It's not up here right now. And then here's the shoes and the projector. So yeah, this is actually good to show you guys a sample of the kind of stuff that they want. Okay, cool. That's enough of showing up my place and everything. So that was Cohley. Cohley is a really cool site for creators if you're just starting out. If you haven't seen my video from yesterday, then go check that out where I introduced it. I feel like I did a better job of describing some things. Either way though, please go check out the playlist where I'm doing this 30-day challenge and let me know what you thought of this video, if you've signed up for Cohley and if you see any deals that interest you. I definitely want to know. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, peace. I realized something. The MCU thing doesn't really work so well when the camera's this far away, but let me know what you think of this set. So this is my command station where I have set this all up. I've actually got a top-down rig right here. I've got my PS5 right here. I'm surrounded by monitors. And this is going to be a set that I use a lot whenever I'm doing tutorials or talking about camera gear like this right here, my favorite camera. And I really want to know what you guys think of this because doing tutorials, it just feels weird to me, but I really want to provide value and I hope that this was a good video. So please let me know. I will see you tomorrow. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you stick around for these little weird MCU moments. All right, peace.